Hi everyone, welcome back. We're going to do some practice with counting, and we're going to use these fun little fish cards to help us, okay? Now, if you remember how to count, take our finger. We're going to point to each one and say a new number every time. Now, when you're counting a lot like this, it is a little easier if you kind of go in order or go in a pattern. Otherwise, you forget where you're at. So I'm going to count these kind of in a circle. Okay, I'm going to start up in the corner. Count with me, all right? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I'm back where I started. So I counted there are 8 fish there. Now I'm going to look down at the bottom and see which one of these numbers is number 8. Is it this one? Is it this one? Or is it this one? Take a close look, and I'll give you a minute to guess. If you said this one, you are right. So I'm going to take one of my little clips, and I'm going to clip it right on number 8 there. And there we go. We've got one card done. So I'm going to let you guys count this one. Point to each one and say a new number every time. I'll give you a minute to count them. I'll hold them up nice and close. Point to each one, say a new number every time. Okay, I'll do it with you now. See if we come up with the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you said 5, you're right. Did you see how I kind of went in order? I did the top, then I did the middle, then I did the bottom. That way I can keep track of which ones I've already pointed to. Okay, now we're going to look at the bottom and see which one of these numbers is number 5. I'm going to hold it up nice and close so you can take a look. Which one says number 5? If you said this first one, you're right. So I'm going to take my clip and I'm going to clip number 5. Okay, we're on a roll now. Let's see if you can count this one. Let's see if you can count this one. Remember, when you do it, point to each one, say a new number every time, and try to do it in some kind of order so you remember which ones you've already counted. Okay, we'll do it together now. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See how I did that in order? I did all of them on this side, then I did the middle, and then I did all of them on this side. So if you said 7, you are right. Now we're going to look at the numbers on the bottom. Which one do you think is 7? Is this 7? Is this 7? Is this 7? Take a look. If you said this one, you are right. So I'm going to put my clip on number 7 right there. 7 fish. All righty. Let's try this one now. Point to each one, say a new number every time. Try to do them in some kind of order so you remember which ones you've counted. Okay, now we're going to try and do them together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you said 6, you are right. Did you see how I did them in order? I did all the tops and then all the bottoms, and that way I knew I was getting them all and I wasn't counting any twice. Okay, which one of these is number 6? Which is number 6? Take a close look. Make a guess. If you said the middle one is number 6, you are right. So I'm going to put a clip on the middle one, number 6. Okay, good job. All right, how about this one? Point to each one, say a new number every time. Try and do them in some kind of order so you know which ones you've already counted. Okay, now we'll do it together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. I kind of went in a circle. You could also do them like that. Any way that you can remember which ones you've already counted. So if you said 4, you are right. Take a close look. Which one is number 4? Which one is 4? I know a lot of you are 4, so I bet you know this number. If you're 4, this is your number. You should know it. Okay. If you said this one over here on the end, you are right, and we're going to put a clip on it. There we go. So that is, okay, now look at this one. Whoa, that's a lot of fish. That is a lot of fish. But you know what? I know we can do this. Remember what I said. Do them in order, okay? Do them row by row, and then you'll know which ones you've counted. It'll be easier. So I'm going to hold it up real close. Take your finger, point to each one, and say a new number every time. I'll give you some extra time to do this one because that's a lot of fish. All right, let's count them together. I'm going to point to each one and say a new number every time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If you said 9, you are right. Now, which number is 9? Take a close look. Which number is number 9? If you said the middle one, you are right. The middle one is number 9. So we're going to put a clip right there on number 9. And we have one more card to do. Are you ready? Whoa, that's a whole lot of fish. But I know we can do it. Point to each one, say a new number every time, kind of go in a pattern so you know which ones you've counted. I'm going to give you some time to do this one. That's a lot of fish. I can see my time counter up at the top there. I'm going to give you a good amount of time. Okay, I hope that was enough time. Let's count it together now. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, next row. 4, 5, next row. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Which number is number 10? Do you know? Give you a minute. Okay, if you said this one, you are right. We're going to put the best color on it. Green. And there, that's our practice counting. So it's really not that hard, is it? When you have a lot of them, just point to each one, say a new number every time. Try to do them in order so you can keep track. And before you know it, you'll be counting all kinds of things. In fact, why don't you see what kinds of things you can count today? Maybe go outside and count how many flowers there are, or how many squirrels, or count how many cars go by, or something like that. See how much counting you can do today, and then maybe send me a picture of something that you're counting. Okay, I will see you later. Bye, everybody.